Good morning, everyone. I'm just here to tell you it's going to take some work. No matter what that thing is that you want, baby, it's going to take some work. Why? So let me give you an example. You asking for God, God, save me from this toxic relationship. And I'm going to give you my example. Save me from this toxic relationship. I don't want to deal with this no more. It break my heart. It hurt me. I know it's more out there for me. Da, 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 da. God gives us free will. He also tells us to move on faith. You got to do some moving. If he gives you a way to get out or gives you a messenger to get out of that situation and you don't move by free will, what do you expect to happen? You think God just going to have somebody show up at your door and say, come on, come with me. God told me to tell you to come with me, and maybe he will. But if you're not willing, you'll go back. You'll find a way back. You won't believe it. Let me tell you about my situation. I was praying. I just got tired of it. I was praying. I was pregnant with my daughter. All throughout this pregnancy, it was just a feeling. It was just a feeling I just couldn't shake. It was like two intuitions at once, pretty much. That's what I call it. So, all throughout my pregnancy, I just got this feeling. I'm just like, you think, oh, I'm just not feeling him. But at the same time, you like, I done got pregnant. I'm not married. Whatever. Anyway, we end up getting into it, so many times. We never could agree on things. It was even a point where I was like 8 or 9 months pregnant. And I was like, I get off work in 7 minutes. I worked at home, y'all. He was at home. I worked at home. I get off work in 7 minutes. I said, just wait on me. I'm going to go walk around the mall with you. This man made sure to leave me at home. I'm like, this is weird. You couldn't wait 7 minutes for me to get off work? I was already ready and everything. That really showed me that he didn't care about me. You understand? It was so many different things that happened in that relationship that I just kept begging God, asking God, help me, help me, help me. And, when I told my mom how I felt, she was like, and the guy, he was out of town. She said, you can pack your bags up and we can be there with a moving truck today. I'm like, no, I don't think I should do that. That's wrong. I should at least tell him, da, da, da. When I was really ready and over the situation, tired of complaining and crying about it, wanting to move up and upgrade my life, I really had to act on faith, really. I told him, but at the same time, it was so many things that drew me over the line that I really was like, I can't keep calling and inviting my family in to see. It's a lot of people who will keep continuously calling their family to come and be involved in their situation, but they're not even really ready to move. They're really just ready to prove a point. So at that part, I can beg for them back and they can go back. But I'm saying, when you're really ready to move on and upgrade your life, you will move by the Spirit, and you will let the Spirit keep you, move you, and hold you, and trust that God has your back. You understand what I'm saying? And I say this because it happens in so many different situations, right? When you want to lose weight, you go to the gym, you eat correctly, you eat the things to lose the weight, right? People are like, oh, I can get gastric bypass. Okay, gastric bypass, I've heard people say, oh, I can't eat nothing after getting the sleeve. You still got to do the work. Now you feel even crazier because you got that. You wish you ain't get it. I've heard people say, I can get a BBL. You still going to have to go and work out because it droops. What about those muscles that's holding it up? I'm just saying, me and my season. God, I want you to open new doors to money. He's telling me post, get on YouTube, okay? He ain't say that this is where the money was going to come from, but he said, spread the gospel, help the people, because I really have a passion for helping women, really anybody, because I went through a toxic situation. So I got through that for the people that were assigned to me, to say that there is a rainbow on the other side, that if you want something, that you have to put in the work. You understand what I'm saying? And believe and trust that God has your back. When I left that man in the middle of the night, and the next day, and let me tell you, I left that man in the middle of the night. It was like 12 midnight. I had my newborn. I put her in the car. I packed up some clothes to wear for the next day. And I left in my pajamas and she was in her pajamas. I put her snug in that seat. Honey, I got in that car and I flew all the way an hour down to my mama's house. That next day, I canceled them Walmart grocery pickup order that I had. I canceled it because I didn't want them groceries no more. I'm sorry, Walmart. And then I ordered a moving truck. And by that weekend, my stuff was moved out. It was no games for me. I was serious that time. It happened twice. Where I moved out the first time, I only moved out for a week. Didn't call no moving truck or nothing. But I was serious. I said, I got to do this while I'm in this year. It was more peaceful that week that I spent at my mama's house. And then I said, you know what, I'm serious about this. I can't keep going round and round in circles. And I had to trust the spirit and trust that God was leading me and that he had my back and that he wouldn't push me down this way for nothing. I was grateful because my mom let me come back and stay at her house. You understand what I'm saying? In these situations, show gratitude, but that's another video for another day. I'll talk about that another day. Right now, I'm talking about how you have to do the work to get out of the situation that you're in. Continue praying, continue believing, continue having faith, and don't think it's going to come from the way that you think it's going to come from. When God sends you a sign or tell you what to do, act on what he told you to do out of faith. Don't keep trying to 2 + 2 it. Because 2 + 2 going to end up equaling 8 when you're trying to figure out what God is doing. Okay? So just do what he is instructing you to do. I'm telling you. Right now, that's like, now that I'm getting on YouTube, I'm coming on here with more of a humble heart to help God spread the gospel, because that's what we're here to do, is save lost souls. There are a lot of lost souls that's stuck in bondage by relationships that they shouldn't even be in, shouldn't have got in the first place. They got in out of loneliness, out of desperation. And so I'm doing this for that reason now, more so than, I want to get on here, I want to make money because I don't want to have to go to the job. I actually like my job. I actually really like my job. So I'll be like, you know what, God, I'm going to get on here, I guess. I'm going to do this because you pushing me to do this now. Now I'm doing this because this is what you're calling me to do. So you see, I get on here, baby. Listen, I just oiled up my hair yesterday, put aloe vera on it and stuff. And we on here, okay? Because when God gives you a word, when the Holy Spirit moves, it moves, okay? Now, if you have anything to relate to it, put your testimony in the comments. I would love to hear it. I'll even answer questions if you have them. I love you. See you in the next video.